It's a really good question actually, because we always get asked that, what does it take to be a champion? And the trick question is, are you born or are you made? To be fair, it has to be a bit of both. I mean, genetically you have to be the right size and shape, and swimmers have long arms and long bodies. You're never going to be a 7-foot gymnast or a 5'2" basketball player. So you have to find the right shape that you're made for. You have to have a little bit of luck and get introduced to that sport, and then get support from your parents and have facilities to go and train in. But it does take winning attitude, and that is something that you have to be born with, I think. Just the need to want to win, and the need to train even harder when you don't. The ability to reapply yourself, to get up when you get knocked down and start again. To set targets, and to learn constantly. I think, if I'm honest, as a sports person, we tend to be quite purist, really. It is leading by example. I think you'll find most sports people are what you see is what you get. There isn't usually a hidden agenda. We believe in hard work gives you results. It's a very straightforward equation. And the hardest thing for me really was moving out of sport and moving into the world of the media, where that equation didn't always, hold true. So I sort of always fall back on gut training, work hard, and you'll get there in the end. Yeah. I often get asked, what is London going to be like? And for me, London will be my 10th Olympic Games. So I've seen them kind of metamorphosize from what they were in the 70s, nigh on crippled cities, to this big commercial vehicle that they are today. And if I had to pick, I would say that it would be a lot like Barcelona. Very iconic backdrops, a fantastic party feel about it. It will feel very compact because, the East End is close to the city, and everyone will be able to be part of it because we're such a small country in comparative to, Australia, America, China, Russia, all the countries that have held the Games over the last few years. All of us have a maverick moment. We all have a kind of iconic, I don't know what you want to call it. It's something that happens and it really presses a button. For me, it was watching Mark Spitz in '72.
Really? Seven goals?
Yeah, 7 goals. I was 9. Had there been a 50 freestyle, which there is today, he probably would have won 8, which would have equalled, Michael Phelps, who was just phenomenal, fish. And I'm sure Michael, 3.5 years ago, inspired a whole new batch of people to get into the water, the same that Steve Redgrave would have inspired a bunch of people to get into a boat. Those are the sort of people that we want to put up for the younger generation of Great Britain, really, and give them as good examples.